Chapter 92 of the Quran is called Surah Al Lail, which translates to the night. It is a relatively short chapter consisting of 21 verses. Here is a brief explanation of the verses in this chapter. Verse 1. By the night when it covers. This verse begins with an oath by the night and its covering darkness. It draws attention to the night as a significant element of creation and sets the tone for the themes discussed in the chapter. Verse 2. And by the day when it appears. This verse adds another element to the oath by invoking the day and its appearance. It highlights the contrast between night and day, symbolizing the cycles and alternations in the natural world. Verse 3. And by He who created the male and female. This verse refers to Allah as the creator of both males and females. It acknowledges the divine origin and purpose behind the creation of human beings in two genders, emphasizing the significance and balance in Allah's design. Verse 4. Indeed, your efforts are diverse. This verse acknowledges the diversity of human endeavors and the variations in people's actions and pursuits. It recognizes that individuals have different aims, aspirations, and paths in life. Verse 5. As for he who gives and fears Allah. This verse introduces a contrast, describing the characteristics of a person who gives in charity and possesses the fear of Allah. It highlights the importance of acts of charity and righteousness, coupled with a consciousness of accountability to Allah. Verse 6. And believes in the best reward. This verse emphasizes the belief in the ultimate reward from Allah. It encourages believers to have faith in the promise of reward for their good deeds and to strive for the best in their actions. Verse 7. We will ease him toward ease. This verse assures that those who engage in acts of charity, fear Allah, and believe in the best reward will be guided towards ease and contentment. It signifies Allah's support, assistance, and facilitation for those who engage in righteous deeds. Verse 8. But as for he who withholds and considers himself free of need. This verse presents the opposite scenario, describing a person who withholds and considers themselves self-sufficient or independent of Allah's provisions. It cautions against stinginess and arrogance. Verse 9, and denies the best reward. This verse highlights the denial or rejection of the best reward and the consequences of disregarding the promise of divine recompense. It serves as a reminder of the importance of recognizing and seeking the ultimate reward from Allah. Verse 10. We will ease him toward difficulty. This verse indicates that those who withhold, deny the best reward, and consider themselves self-sufficient will be led towards difficulty and hardship. It signifies the consequences of their actions and the absence of divine facilitation. Verses 11, 16. These verses provide examples of the consequences faced by those who deny the truth, withhold, and turn away from righteousness. They describe the punishment and hardships that await individuals who reject the path of goodness and righteousness. Verses 17, 20. These verses, on the other hand, describe the path to success and righteousness. They mention the actions and qualities of the righteous, such as offering prayers, giving in charity, recognizing the good in others, and believing in the day of judgment. Verse 21. And he will be satisfied with a good life. This verse concludes the chapter on a positive note, affirming that the one who follows the path of righteousness will be content and satisfied with a good life. It signifies the ultimate fulfillment and well-being attained through faith and righteous deeds. Surah Al Lail emphasizes the importance of recognizing the diversity of human endeavors, the significance of acts of charity and righteousness, and the belief in the ultimate reward from Allah. It serves as a reminder of the consequences faced by those who deny the truth and withhold, as well as the blessings and satisfaction experienced by those who follow the path of righteousness.